What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports Talk back at it with another video here to give you guys my picks and predictions for Week 10 of the NFL season, going through every single game that you see on the whiteboard behind me and giving you guys my overall winner, a straight up, and a pick against the spread. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, hang around. You won't regret it, I promise. Let's get into the picks. All right, so as always, we start with transparency first. How did I do last week, and what is my overall record on the year thus far? I'm glad you asked. Okay, so last week was a pretty solid week for your boy. Straight up, in Week 9, I went 8-6, so picking the winners and losers. And folks, this could easily been, 11-3, literally. All right. We had three of the biggest collapses, like some of the all-time upsets, right? The Bills lose to the Jaguars, right? That was unreal. The Broncos beat the Cowboys. So, like, some of these teams that got upset last week with some humongous, monstrous spreads, yeah, that no one saw coming. So, it was a bad week in that aspect. The Rams also lost, by the way. So, like, a lot of big-time upsets lost last week. So the fact that I still made it out plus 500, above 500, that's a win to me. 8-6 against the spread, did really well. 10-4. So overall, that brings my record on the year straight up to 84-52, which is good for about 62%. And versus the spread, 75-61, good for about 55%. So again, targeting that 70% number for straight up and 60% for against the spread. So let's see if we can keep it going in Week 10. So here we go. We'll start at the top here with the Thursday night game. And I apologize for getting this video out to you guys fairly late. But I think maybe I should wait a little bit later in the week because of all these COVID news that keeps coming out, right? Late in the week sometimes. We had the Aaron Rodgers thing that happened last week. So we have more and more injuries coming out this week. Nick Chubb is out. So maybe it is better to wait a little bit more because of the injury concerns. But anywho, let's get into the games. Thursday night game, Baltimore at Miami. We don't know who's going to start at quarterback for the Dolphins. It could be Tua. It could be Jacoby Brissett. Tua's still dealing with his injury on his hand. Either which way, it doesn't matter. The Ravens are going to win this game. I've got the Ravens winning. They're just a better team, better offense, better defense. Overall, just a better roster. The question is, do I take the 8.5 or not? And to me, folks, the Dolphins have been a major disappointment. They have not been close to the defense that I thought they would be coming into this year. And to me, on the road, against a Ravens team, which, again, is solid, I think the Dolphins can try, but ultimately they will not make it close or keep it close. Now, this number just kept getting bigger and bigger. It opened up at 7. I had the Ravens covering that. Then it went to 7.5. I had the Ravens covering that. The number's all the way up to 8.5 right now. So unless by game time it goes down, that's too many points for me. I do think the Dolphins can find a way to cover it. I just feel like even still, Jacoby Brissett's a solid backup. Should be able to move the offense. They still have some weapons in Mike Gesicki and Jalen Waddle. So, and they're at home. If this was on the road, I think the Ravens would blow them out. But at home, maybe I could see them keeping it close. So I'll take the Dolphins to cover the 8.5. And it's just a big number for me. Let's move on to the Sunday games. We got Tampa Bay at Washington. I got the Bucs here winning this one and covering the 9.5. This should be a rout here. The Washington football team's defense has been overrated just like the Dolphins has. They should be able to get annihilated here by the Bucs. And probably the most consistent team in the NFL right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because apparently we can't count on any of the other teams, right? So let's move on now to the Detroit Lions at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got the Steelers winning this one. Look, folks, I'm done backing up the Lions, thinking, oh, they play hard for Dan Campbell, blah, blah, blah. I don't care at this point. They're garbage. I'm going to take the Steelers to win and cover. Najee Harris should run all over this Detroit Lions defense. They don't even need Big Ben to do anything. Atlanta Falcons at the Dallas Cowboys. I got the Cowboys here. Yeah, it's painful as it seems after that disgusting loss to the Broncos that they took last week. Look, folks, the Falcons beat a Saints team, which isn't very good either right now. So it was just, garbage fighting garbage at this point, essentially. But look, I'm betting on the Cowboys offense to get back online here. The game last week was one of those games where you just burn the tape and you throw it out and you never look at it again. -9 is the cover here. That's a lot. I think the Falcons do cover that, even though, again, they're going to be missing Calvin Ridley, which takes a hit to their offense. But give me the Falcons to cover that 9. That's a big number. Browns at Patriots. Give me the Patriots here. Look, folks, Nick Chubb is out. Kareem Hunt's out. Odell Beckham Jr. gone. It was just a bit of an injury mess along chemistry. Now, I thought that last week, and they routed the Bengals, but the Patriots are a different story. They've been very solid this year. They're at home. I expect Baker Mayfield to struggle here. Give me the New England Patriots to win this game and cover the 2.5. All right, let's move on to the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. I don't want to back the Bills here again. They're a big favorite because they let me down last week against Jaguars, and they have not looked right, but I'll go with the Bills to win this game, but I'll take the Jets to cover because we've seen Mike White kind of, spark a little bit of this Jets offense. All right, Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. Give me the Colts here. Jonathan Taylor should be able to do whatever he wants against this Jacksonville team. 10.5 is a spread that is very, very large. I think the Jaguars can backdoor cover that one. I don't believe in Carson Wentz that much. All right. Minnesota Vikings at the Los Angeles Chargers. Give me the Chargers to win this game. -3. I think the Vikings can cover. Doesn't it feel like the Vikings every week are in a shootout in the fourth quarter with the game on the line? Like it happened last week again. I feel like it's going to happen this week again with the Chargers, which is just funny to me. But like I said, I like the Chargers. They're overall better team, better defense, better quarterback, better weapons. Really, the only thing that might be better, and that's debatable, is maybe Dalvin Cook's better than Austin Eckler, but debatable, right? Panthers, Cardinals. Panthers just signed Cam Newton. They're benching Sam Darnold. I guess Sam Darnold's out. They might be starting P.J. Walker this week because Cam might not know the offense any which way. That basically tells you I'm picking the Cardinals here. And you know what? They're at home. I don't know if Kyler's going to be back, but I'll take the 10.5 points. All right? Philadelphia Eagles at the Denver Broncos. This should be a fun one in terms of two unpredictable teams here. I'm going to take the Broncos just because they have a better defense and are a little bit more stable here. At home, -3. I think they can cover that. Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers. This should be a very, very fun one. I'm really torn. I'm probably staying away from this one. Aaron Rodgers should be back. Russell Wilson, we know, is back this week. And this should be a shootout. I think the Packers win because they're at home, but I'll take the Seahawks to cover. Packers are slightly overall the better team than the Seattle Seahawks. All right, Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. Chiefs have not looked like themselves at all. Somehow just keep getting these ugly wins. The Raiders lost to the Giants last week. We know they're not very good anymore. And give me the Rams over the 49ers, and I think they cover that as well. Bounce back game from them. So there you have it, folks. To me, a little bit easier, more predictable this week with the games. Every single Week 10 game picked with the spread. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, as always. Oh, I didn't pick this one. Did I skip over this game? Let me go back to this one. I got the Titans here over the Saints. I can't believe I skipped over this one. And give me the Titans to cover that, just because the Saints are awful right now and they don't have a quarterback. So, one more check here, see if I missed any game, and I did not. There you go. All right, as always, thanks for watching.